content warning. I'm going to start a series on Christian Bible stories, bedtime stories from the Bible. I have this book. It's the Little Children's Bible Storybook, retold by Anne de Gaff and illustrated by Jose Perez Monterreno. And we are starting, of course, in the Old Testament. God makes the world. Genesis 1. I don't want to push my religion on anyone, but if you are already Christian or looking into Christianity, feel free to stay and listen along. Close your eyes. Hold your breath. There is nothing in the beginning except God. Turn the light off. Turn the light on. God took the darkness and changed it so that there was suddenly light. It's cute that they have these little read-along fun things, but I'm not going to get up and turn on the light. If you want to turn off the light, you can. The light came from the sun. God made the earth and the moon, all the planets and all the stars. How many stars? 1, 2, 3, 4. God made more and more and more. Which is interesting because the sun is also a star. So if you want to count that. God made the oceans and the seas. He made fish and more fish. Make your face look like a fish. Whoops! You're asking for a kiss. God made the land. He made animals and more animals. Which is your favorite animal? God said you're his favorite. Okay, now book 2, the first people. God made the world, then he made the first man and called him Adam. God made a helper and a friend for Adam and named her Eve. He made Eve from Adam's rib. Just like he made you, your fingers, your toes, your smile. Look at all those animals. And we got Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve lived in a special garden called Eden. God gave them one rule. Do not eat from the tree of knowledge. God said no. The serpent told Eve, yes. I wonder what fruit was actually what the fruit was. Some people say a pomegranate. Eve chose to break the rule, and so did Adam. This was wrong. This is considered the first sin. What rule do you know about? Everywhere in the garden, God's love felt like a warm hug waiting for them. When Adam and Eve didn't listen, they had to leave the Garden of Eden. They never got to feel close to God again. We got to leave paradise. God went on loving Adam and Eve, though. No matter what, he always loves. He loves you. God gave 2 sons to Adam and Eve. Every child is a gift from God. This means you are a big, wiggly present. To whom? There's his 2 sons. and the sons are Cain and Abel. That story is a little dark, so we're going to move on to Noah and the ark. A long, long, long ago, no one said thank you to God anymore. Everyone chose to be bad, and this made God very sad. One man was different. His name was Noah. He talked to God and listened. Name a couple people that you can say thank you to, including God. God told Noah, there will be a huge flood. Build a boat. Build a big boat. Build a very big boat. Noah's boat was called an ark. Noah's neighbors laughed at Noah. We live in the desert. Where's the water? Noah did listen to. Whom do you hear now? Noah listened to God, and God told him to build the ark. My nose is a little itchy. God said to fill the boat, the big boat, the very big boat, with 2 of every animal. God promised to keep Noah and his family safe, and the animals safe inside the ark. How many different animal noises can you make, little one? I'm gonna itch my nose. Itchy, itchy. When it started to rain and rain, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. All those animals, all those days and nights, and all the rain. Count your fingers and count your toes, and then do it again. And that's how many days it rained for. Noah's ark floated higher and higher, even higher than the mountaintops. As water covered the earth, all living things of the earth drowned. Finally, the rain stopped when God sent a huge wind. Can you make a sound like rain? Can you make a sound like wind? The fishies are okay, though. Noah's and God's promise. Every day, Noah sent a raven to look for land. Can you make flapping sounds like a bird? Noah and the animals in the ark waited and waited for the water to go down. After the raven, Noah sent out a dove twice. The second time, the dove returned with an olive leaf in its beak. This meant that somewhere there was place enough, dry enough for trees and plants to grow. God said to Noah, "You are family, and all the animals may leave the boat. Go onto the land and build anew." Look at all those animals. God kept his promise. He kept Noah and his family safe. All the animals safe and sound. How many snakes got off the ark? How many kangaroos? Do you think there's any more to this story? Noah and God's gift. Genesis 8-9. Noah thanked God for keeping them safe. Then God gave Noah a gift. God gave Noah the present of another promise. God was so happy that Noah said thank you. He promised 3 things. First, never to flood the earth again. Second, that there would always be seasons to the years. After autumn would come winter, and after winter would come spring. And what comes after spring? The third part of the promise was the day would follow night. Would follow day, would follow night, would follow day, would follow night. Then God made something very special. Using every color, he made the first rainbow. As a sign of my promise, I have set my rainbow in the clouds. How many colors are in the rainbow? I wonder if there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. God's gift to Noah and to us is the rainbow. This is a sign that God will always keep his promises. Just as the colors are endless, so the rainbow is endless. And just like the rainbow, God's love goes on and on. And that would be our story about how the world began. I hope that you guys like this. I hope that if you're a little and a Christian, that you love Bible stories. I got this whole book, so I'm going to go through it little by little just for you guys. I'll still be posting other content. I just might throw in a little Bible story here and then. And I'm not trying to convert you, so don't feel any pressure to watch this. If you have a little who's a Christian and they're your friend, maybe send it to them. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.